We are under the light. Edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Steven Matz will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. A ball and a strike now. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
2-2 the count. And the pitch. Down the third baseline. Frazier is there. And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Out in front of it, strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the. Jose Arena gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, talk about tough luck. Took the loss in his last start, but it was a complete game effort. He threw the ball really well. We'll see if he can go deep into this one as well.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jed Lowry. Fielded cleanly, and he is in there. And there's 1 away. Into the box, Pete Alonso. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes set. The 0-1. Fouled off. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Mets leave 1. We are still set to get his evening at the plate started. Jorge Alfaro batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Next will be Jose Osuna. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Alfaro aboard here at first with nobody out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Throw won't get him.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
2-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, John Birdie. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. And last half of the second set to go. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Fouled away.
Michael Conforto.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Tomas Nido is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. O'Brien is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mets strand 1. They're down. Stepping in, Yonhervis Solarte is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Solarte.
pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch. And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down.
The center fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson as the first pitch.
No.
One 0 count. Here it is.
Ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. First and second here with nobody out. On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
The 1-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2 to Lowry at the bag. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
The first baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. And a ball 1-0. Men on third with 2 down. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Cooper tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Count even at 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Steven Matz.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
O'Brien is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Birdie onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 4.
Now batting, Jed Lowry. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit toward the hole. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading off for the Marlins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jorge Alfaro stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Into the box now, Jose Osuna, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
That's ball 2.
Just missing here, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Strike called, 2-1. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder. Peter O'Brien will be next. Sinker misses, ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Peter O'Brien. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the left field line. Cespedes is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. So digging in now, John Birdie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1,
2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, the bottom fell out of it.
2 balls and a strike now. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Osuna ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Standing in now, Jonhervis Solarte. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And he misses 2-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Full count, 3-2. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Arena. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable. That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI triple. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's 3-0 Miami. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Pete Alonso. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
No balls and a strike to count. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit well on the ground to first. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Striding into the box, Todd Frazier, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough. Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives them. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Tomas Nido is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after the... So stepping in, Brian Anderson. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Ball 2 now.
No thanks.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Lifted in the air to center. Nimmo is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. 1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Kim will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. This one's flared out toward left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Up next from Miami, Peter O'Brien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Nimmo. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay, throw back to second, and that's a double play. Marlins. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base.
The first baseman.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Pete Alonso becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. And the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it 4-1. Drew Gagnon takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. At the plate, John Birdie. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Settling in now, Yangervis Solarte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Lifted into the air out towards center field. On the run is Nimmo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Ready for another chance? Jose Arena. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. And he pops it up. Lowry is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they lead it 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder Michael Conforto. In there, strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Todd Frazier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jason Vargas is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Adeiny Echeverria is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's given him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Tomas Nido. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Echeverria now. A ball and no strikes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-1 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Cooper is there for it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario. He singled his last time up. Skied into very shallow right. O'Brien is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Jeurys Familia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0. Ball back outside.
Now the 2-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Kim, a base hit in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. The 1-1 home. Driven the other way, but caught down at third as he'll hang on here to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Peter O'Brien. He was a double play victim last time around. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Familia is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Jed Lowry, sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in, Pete Alonso. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Sharp ground ball to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing. Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, John Birdie. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And there's out number 1. Now at the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. An even 20 home runs and an even 50 RBIs.
2-0.
And he misses again. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
JT Riddle will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 10, JT Riddle.
Here comes the first pitch. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Full count. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count.
Number 51, Paul. Now playing left.
From the belt, the pitch.
Number 28, J.D.
Bases are loaded with only one out.
Now from number 10.
Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Into the box, Garrett Cooper takes this the other way to right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
The 1-0 home. High and deep to right center. Nimmo in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now, Kim. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1
4
strike.
runs here in this half inning. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Adam Conley, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 61.
Ball 1, no strike.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Conley has tossed more than 60 innings on the year with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Ball 3.
1 strike.
J.D. Davis is on deck. And right into the shift. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis from the stretch. 1 out, nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Here's another 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2, and that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Brandon Nimmo.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Riddle gathers it in. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over. 8-1 is the final tonight. Miami took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Arena earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Steven Matz was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First.